waiting with the micro. Sorry, I was having that was EQ just now, and this is YGAK, who is actually going against three people in almost very close by, but they might not bump into each other if they go into separate ways here.
Are they going to do the alliance and say that, okay, here you go, you can walk away, we'll be fine. Yeah, as long as we reach the top three together, right? Like, yeah. Are they going to do that? Well, doesn't seem like it for now. So far, we haven't seen any teaming up from any of these players so far. Everyone wants that title of the solo king and be the king of the first day in the Southeast Asia. Wow, it really means a lot to these players. The bragging rights, you can imagine that.
It's all about the bragging rights for the gamers. It's like, hey, you got this weapon, I got it bigger than you. Hey, you got this rank, and my rank is higher than you. It's all about the bragging rights to feel good about yourself. I mean, like, that's a good start for the player. If they feel good about themselves, win the first official match later on, it will give a huge impact towards the team morale to have one of the best players there is when it comes to individuality performance in this match. So it's really down to giving a morale boost towards the day and a really good warm-up for their fingers too.
Absolutely. Oh, right smack in the middle of boot camp. There you go. Only No Mercy is in boot camp for now. Pino is just outside of boot camp though. It's the closest one in. But then, well, we just talked about it earlier. Those on the other side of the other islands, now they need to make that Olympic swim across. So it's going to be tough for these couple of teams because we do see here they at least have two others on the other side. So it's not going to be easy. Manparang coming from the north. Looks like he'll have an easy way in. Don't see anyone get free for now. But the southern side, shots being fired there by Concept. He does see a vehicle, but gonna let it go. Looks like not. He will try his best, but probably a bit too far for now.
I don't know, is it a good thing to pre-fires when you're a solo player, because that kind of give away your position way too early towards the other players in the game right now. We're down to only 16 individuals alive, and these guys are really trying to smack it up for their killing points as much as they can. They are not doing this quietly, and Boyka is one of them trying to spray it out. It didn't connect as he wanted it to be, but it kind of chipped a lot of HP there. Lewis from Box Gaming were forced to take a cover just behind a singular tree while he's cooking the nade, tossing it back to Boyka, hoping it will be a Kobe and probably chip a bit HP there. It's not a Kobe just yet, but second round of nade from Boyka, tossing it back. But this time it hit Louis, and Boyka is just behind him for the smell. Oh no! The explosion hit a lot of his HP, but he's still cooking his nade here. Last chip of health. It's gonna be Boyka winning this round, and that was taking all the risks to take that explosion from the nade. But on the other side of Bird Camp, we have Concept casually spraying over and getting the kills. Like, oh, you go. Here you go. One more kill from me. That was super casual.
Oh, that was so casual, but can Pino and Concept continue to be casual? We can see here they are locked down in the same compound, but oh, look at it. Is that a flying bike there that we just see? Okay, can they? I think it was a kill while he was riding the bike, and then the bike just flew. I want.
Yeah,
okay, it's a good thing that it didn't hit EQ there. Yeah, it's a super bike. Yeah, there you go. It's a super bike.
Imagine if you shoot the play on the bike and then the bike happens to hit you and knock you down over. That will be that will be the play of the day.
Absolutely, they'll be like MVP. Give it to the bike because no one expected the bike to get a kill. The kill feed will be like bike. Mr. Bike. There you go.
That will be hilarious. That will be hilarious. I'm looking forward for that because we have so much expectation towards the world best players. If we're talking about it, Southeast Asia is one of the most fearsome region when it comes to World League later on. We have one of the best players in the world playing with us, and Yoodo Manparang with a micro Uzi just playing with a structure which he only has that big stone structure to work with, while Folk playing along with the vegetation to actually immerse himself with the mother nature. But Taka here going against Pano, but that hit Concept's nade just now. What happened? The dying man kind of got his revenge right after he turned himself into a box.
What? It's like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna bring you along with me. It's like, you are not going to survive this. I am going to drag you down as well. And did anyone notice just now when, oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I have to big shout out to our production team as well. Just look at the bottom of your screen. The cameras of these athletes, amazing. And did you notice that Manpara actually tied up his hair? Fun fact, now we can see stuff that these players actually do while they play.
I guess the MCO kind of makes all the players have super long hair now. But now back to Monparang with M41 throwing over. It connects last hit and Kuok will have to bow down, waiting for the official match later on. We're down to 7 players only on the 5th phase of a circle. And everybody hoping to be in the right smack middle of boot camp, which was No Mercy's play all the way. He has been there forever.
Yeah, he has been there forever. Yeah, it's like he read the second. Oh my goodness, that long range shot from No Mercy. Just as we mentioned his name, there you go. He get 1 kill. So is this the casters? No more curse. Like whenever we mention the player's name, they get a kill.
Now. It's a blessing today.
Blessed.
I guess it's a blessing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a blessing. I'm happy we're blessing instead of a curse today, but back to Manpara, he finally, with No Mercy, taking one down just now. That gives him an opportunity to march into the compound. Calvin, this is not how proning's supposed to be, because you're right in the middle of open field, and that straight away kind of give him the clue that he needs to take himself some covers. Calvin almost smacked down himself and sabotage his position there, but Pino making sure he's giving a lot of pressure on this side as well. So much smoke's being tossed, making a smoke bridge to make himself covered while he's walking over to a different place later on.
Oh man, now talking to a different place, talking about a different place, we do see here No Mercy. He's getting lots of visitors here. Pino still trying to make his way into the circle. There you go. He will worm his way into the circle. Good thing there's a good amount of green still within the circle, so he will be fine here for now while the others kind of fight it out in the compound. Now, Huiga, we can see here playing this very safely, not too sure where the others are because there's just too many of them right in the middle. No Mercy having prime position, smack in the middle of the circle, of the compound. Just need to keep his eyes on the side of Kelvin as well as Isaac. So there you go. We're going to see a little bit of a lockdown here for now for these few players.
Is it Isaac or 1 sec? I think it's 1 sec. It's 1 second, right? 1 sec. Isaac.
1 sec. Right.
Probably,
like
whichever. I probably should ask the players later on how to pronounce his names. It's really the classical players to give you the headache for the casters to actually how to pronounce the name. But there goes, they're tossing off a couple of smokes, or probably even Nate there, waiting for the explosion. Didn't hit it so far for Calvin, while Zach is thinking to throw another one, but a second too late. Calvin made it first, and there was a Kobe right on top of him, straight away into a box. Now down to 4 players left. We're down to only 4 members of the teams of respective teams here. Huiga getting 1 just now and down to 3. Pino marching into the middle while Calvin waiting and proning to see if there's any players nearby. That sound just now by Pino kind of give away his position, and Calvin kind of anticipating what will happen next.
The moment that happened, unfortunately for No Mercy, he had been taken out from this game at number 4. He had been making this compound his house, but unfortunately, all these visitors just wreaked havoc onto him. Now we are down to top 3 teams. Just look at this, Calvin, Huiga, and also Pino. They are really close by each other. Only look at this. Huiga is slightly outside of the circle. The rest of the others, they are in the circle at this point, and the circle is closing in. This will definitely give pressure onto the side of Huiga, but Huiga can move into the warehouse, and there you go. Warehouse it is for him.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in the warehouse as well. There's a lot of painkillers, if you ask me. That helps him a lot when he comes to reset himself. But look at Pino. He's just jumping. They are having a great time. Just gonna pan this one now. Probably. I do want to see a pan fight for the last top 3 players here. It seems like we have a deal. Round 1. Here we go for Huiga versus Calvin versus Pino. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 indeed. Well, who's going to make the first move here? Everyone's like, okay, no, you go first. No, you go first. You go first. And there you go. Painkillers will be taken up by Calvin first in preparation for that final pan fight. This is a three-way pan fight. And they need to decide now because the circle will close in further onto these players. And just look at this. They have similar suits as well, all dressed up in white. Such purity, but that is just on their suits. When it comes to purity, no one is pure when it comes to fighting each other. Now, the pan from Huiga, he does see Calvin. Everyone's like, okay, in, out, in, out, in, out. We just need to wait for the blue to do its job, I guess.
I do want to see a healing game. If you ask me, it's not that much time left, but the blue is shrinking quite fast here. Probably this will be the last circle there is, and we're gonna see a healing game. So it's down to the randomness of the blue ticking off their HP. Their pants are out. They don't need their weapons, but they are panning this out like man, or maybe like me when I'm in the kitchen. But Huiga will be the first one to be out. Down to Calvin versus Pino here. Who gets a better pan? Whose pan is more awesome and whose pan is more solid than the other? Pino almost away from his HP, running it out from the door of the warehouse there. Calvin chasing it away. He's trying to whiff it up, trying to smack and sway his pan in the swag. Calvin walking it out as he stops it with 4 kills on his side.